right, so you want me to come to the studio today? All right, so we got that project going on. All right, so we said it's like 9 o'clock. All right, we'll take,
Hey, babe.
Yeah, what's up?
Babe, can we talk?
You know, I'm like really busy right
Well,
now.
but it's really, really, really important.
Yeah, but what I'm doing is really important too. So how about you just like call my assistant? Just get on the calendar.
Did he just say check with his assistant? Ooh, girl, you need to check in.
Oh, yeah. Right. All right, man. Sure.
Stop. Before you proceed, think about the 3 gates.
Oh, hold on.
Infinite being.
Infinite being, use your intention, love your life.
What's good, my beautiful infinite beings? Have you ever said something that you were just a little bit embarrassed of? Or maybe you said something that hurt someone's feelings or left you with a feeling of regret? Well, today we're going to learn how to zip it and throw away the key when we need to by talking about our 3 gates of speech. Let's go. So before you address the proverbial elephant in the room, take a moment and breathe. That's right, breathe. Inhale deeply and expand the lungs. Exhale and release it. Do that a few times before you react. Because the truth that you may perceive may not be the truth at all. Words are so powerful. They provide an energetic frequency. And when we're aligned to these words through our subconscious, we often create our reality.
Words vibrate at an energetic frequency that aligns with our thoughts. Our words act almost as spells. For example, good morning versus good day. Close your eyes for a second and say them both. How does it make your body feel? Is there a subtle shift? As wordsmiths, we are in charge of choosing words in keeping with our most optimal alignment.
So the first gate of energy is truth. Truth is so important, but you have to remember that it's often our subconscious mind which grabs the data.
In the book, The Biology of Belief by Dr. Bruce Lipton, it's noted that the subconscious mind can process 20 million bits of information per second, wherein the conscious mind can only process 40 bits of info per second. This leads the brain to a bit of a quandary. I've also read that the conscious mind is a bit of a hands-off CEO, so to speak, whereas the subconscious mind is the assistant that says, okay, just sign here.
Remember that the subconscious mind is super powerful and it kind of wants to run the show. It's the one that grabs the information from our reality and shifts it to what it thinks we're most in line with. With the subconscious mind,
it looks for things that are in alignment with our vibrational energy. What is our truth? Our truth can be varied based on how we perceive our life. And the subconscious feeds us with whatever is important to our vibrational frequency. So you may remember a movie a few years back called Hidden Figures, wherein Taraji P. Henson's character, who is Katherine Johnson, an actual woman who worked at NASA, she's the one that discovered the missing link to change the entire trajectory, literally, of NASA's program. Katherine Johnson was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015 for her work as an unsung hero to correctly correlate the flight path for America's first moon landing. So she did this by checking the paper and seeing the figures that have been crossed out because that was a little bit above her pay grade, and she's the one that figured it out. Truth is a tricky thing because it may be your truth, but it might not be someone else's. Consider how many times you maybe texted someone and you meant one thing and they took it another way. And that's what's so funky about our subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind draws in what we perceive as our reality. So vibrate high, infinite beings. Once you slip that information past breathing and past truth, think about the second gate. The second gate. Is the information you're about to provide necessary? And by necessary, is it something that will uplift the people that you're telling this to? Including yourself, by the way. Are you talking to yourself? Are you giving yourself your best truth? Or are you giving it a truth that is a lower vibrational frequency than what's truly in alignment with you? So if you're giving that particular truth, the next step is necessary. Ask yourself, is what I'm about to say to myself or to someone else necessary to them? It was Gandhi that said, speak only when it improves the silence. So it's you who has to have that discernment to see if it's something really necessary. If it's going to raise the vibrational frequency of people, of yourself, then go for it. If you pass the third gate. The third gate is kindness. Is this a kind thing to say? Is this something that is leading with the heart? Something that will improve what's going on around you? Is it kind to say? Or is it gossip? Or is it something that will destroy in such a way that it brings everything down? Sometimes change is a good thing, but if your criterial speech does not meet those first three of truth, necessity, and kindness, I'd rethink saying it at all. Of those three gates of speech, I would also ask, is it timely? Is it something that should be said now? I remember a movie, I think it was a Tyler Perry movie, and I guess the man had been cheating in it, and he had all of these women. They all showed up at the funeral, and the wife was there. So would it have been a good thing for someone to say something to her, or just let her realize what was going on and hurt even more? Or do you just let it play out? That's your choice. But if it meets that criteria of truth, necessity, and kindness, by all means. My heartfelt truth on this is that when we search ourselves, when we go inward and realize what is our best possible truth, and we do that work so that it raises our vibrational frequency, it also makes room for the ability to shift our reality and shift that of others, since we're all connected. And I'm so glad to be connected to each of you. Listen, if you have a word, put it down in the comments if it's going to bring our level up. If it's going to help or something that you've noticed that is in a positive nature, please feel free to put it in our comments. Love to hear from you. So the truth of the matter, infinite beings, is that we choose our own paths. We choose our own thoughts from perception, and we choose our own energy. So before you speak, zip it. Take a moment to breathe. And then when you're done with that, lead with your heart. Take a note as to whether or not what you're about to say is true, is necessary, and is kind. And while you're at it, throw in timeliness. Namaste. Smooches. Thanks for watching, Infinite Beings. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, smooches.